Yeah, I think it's always better when you break the ice first. Um, um, yeah, to go at halftime at 2-0, much better, even emotionally much better, because we could play normal, and that's why we had two more chances in the second half. I believe we could have scored more, and I was not happy that we didn't score more. But you must never be ungrateful to be where you are, because we haven't even scored 3 goals against. Okay, we scored 3 against Vets, but tonight we kept 0 behind, which is very good. Sorry about that. But yeah, the pitch helps. The pitch at Dobsonville must be closed after the league, and I don't know where Swallows has to play. That pitch is it's not the right pitch for football. It's not improving, and it's got a heavy load on it. It's getting worse. We can't pass the ball. The pitch helps. Okay, you can say also familiar territory to the players, because Themba, Zwane and them, they know where to be in this space. Everybody was familiar with the territory. Yeah, it's good to score 3 goals, and we deserve more, to be honest. Okay.
Coach, just looking at the rivals there, final day, 3 goals separating you guys. I mean, are you unhappy that you didn't close the gap maybe to more goals and score more goals tonight?
Yeah, I'm unhappy with the goal, with not scoring more goals, and it's not about related to what the log or the goals for are. No, it's not related to that. It's about the game. We feel better. We played better. We 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 played the way we always play. I moved the the, the shape back to 4-4-2. I brought everything that we always do here to be familiar to the guys, and mentally, it does do the trick. But Chet, you can never be unhappy in life about everything. Don't envy the neighbors. It's a competition, and we've been gentlemen. We've given the competition for all the years. Even when Vets won the league last time, we gave them the competition to win it at the end. It was never easy. Okay, so last year we won the last match to win the competition. So we will give Kaizer Chiefs a competition and a very good run. We have closed the 13-point gap, and that's what I'm proud of. To close the 13 points gap with the games in hand and all those things, whilst you're in Morocco, whilst you're in Cairo, playing Al Ahly and all that, and playing and competing with a team that didn't even play top 8, a well-rested team that has been playing every weekend, Sunday to Sunday, from where we are, and to fight for the Telkom Cup, and to fight for the Nedbank Cup, and to fight for the league. No, you can't be that ungrateful. We've done very well. We've done very well with the injuries and the heavy program inside the bubble. Is us and Bidvest who can talk about heavy legs, heavy schedules. That's why we have injuries. Musa Lubusa, Andile, important people. Dennis Onyango, Ricardo just came back. We have a lot of injuries. And we are not complaining. We will go for it. As I said, even when we are losing, we will never give it on the platter. We will go for it. We had only one chance to take the lead. That was few hours after Kaizer Chiefs lost to beat West. That was the only chance we have ever had this season, and we did not take it. So it's fine. Can't complain. Try and win the Nedbank Cup, and what's more important for me and for the team is the Champions League spot. We go again for the 7th year in a row, Champions League spot. That shows we are credible. That shows we are a team of substance. We are not lucky to do what we're doing. So it's okay to fight for the Champions League spot. The dates have been given. This time we have a chance to 3 teams in the World Cup tournament of, I think it's 16 or 32 teams. I don't know. That profile is big for the club, so we must fight for top 3 positions in the Champions League. If you don't win the league, you don't win the league, but you gave your best.
Coach, I mean, going into the last game of the season, it will include a lot of nerves and all that. How important it is for you and the players to remain calm, because I think overreacting sometimes can mess things up. But yeah,
Yeah, but we've been in this situation of nerves and anxiety and big match to win, big game that is important for Mamelodi Sundowns, and sometimes we didn't come out right. We've lost cup finals against Vets. We've lost semi-finals against SuperSport United this year in the MTN 8 that I think we could have done better, and that was an important game. To lose the semi-finals last year to Wydad when you needed a goal. We've been through these big games that everybody says it's a big game, it's a big game, it's a big game. How many big games has Mamelodi Sundowns has played? So you got to also give a chance to Kaizer Chiefs. I mean, they haven't won nothing for the last 6 years or 5 years. So they're a big team. So they deserve something, to be honest. And they fought for it. So it's okay, So you can't win everything. You can't be ungrateful. You can't get everything. Of course, we are fighting for everything. But if you make the semi-final of MTN 8, you win the Telkom. You make the final of Nedbank, and it's like you made the final of the league now. I mean, really, that shows that you're a team of substance and credible. And I think you know how many games we have played now. You can calculate the number of games we have played against the opposition. You can calculate. We scored a lot of goals. I think scored about 80 goals this year. It's a lot. It's life. It's part of it. So we have to be thankful, and of course, we're gonna give it our best. We're gonna give our best against Black Leopards. It's gonna give our best. We will never leave. We will leave our skin on the pitch. Never mind the goals. Never mind what. But we will need to win the last match, and bow out like competitors and credible people, and shake people's hands if they have to win. You never know. You go for it.
Hello, Coach. Congratulations on your win. I just wanted to find out just your thoughts on Keletso Makgalwa, because just your thoughts on him this season and just maybe towards the end of the season now, because he's slowly starting to look like your super sub. He really steps up when you need him. And as a young player, he always seemed to be scoring these crucial goals at these crucial moments of the game. Just what are your thoughts on just him as a player and just how he's grown and developed? Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, the boys, the MDC boys are stepping it up. Promise is in the starting lineup. I think you can see we can't put Promise in the starting lineup on a big game like this, unless we trust him, unless we know what he can do, and you can see that he's coming up nice, coming up well. Keletso, I told you last time, he's the only one who you can say once the defense are open, when there's a space behind the opposition, he's the guy to play in that space behind the opposition, and that boy can finish. I always told you that in the box, he is the best. And you think it's an easy goal? The third goal he scored? It's not an easy goal. It was very tight. But for him to have nerves of steel to fake a shot in that area when everybody expects him I didn't even expect him to do that. And then the finishing, the boy can finish. How many times do you want to see it? He can finish, but he has to try and fight, be in the starting lineup, because most of the time when I start him, I have to substitute him, and I don't have anything to fall on a little bit to can give me the same input. He's the right one when the opposition wants to score against us, fighting to score against us. He's the best to put to can go behind the defense of the opposition. Yeah, it's good. He's coming up well. Unfortunately, at Sundowns, it's not easy to start and maintain the position, But I'm happy Themba Zwane is coming up. He hasn't been playing that well, but he shows what kind of a player he is. The guy has got credibility. He scores important goals for us, and what a goal he scored. It's a typical Sundowns goal he scored. It's the same, the goal that Serino scored. It's a typical Sundowns goal. We haven't been playing well to get into those positions, but we can't complain, you know. God has been good to us. We can't complain. I mean, how can we complain? We're in the Nedbank Cup final. We're in the final for the PSL. We just won the Telkom Cup. We're in the semi-final of MTN8. Unless we are very ungrateful. I'm happy. I'm happy with the season. No matter what happens, I'm happy.
Good evening, Coach. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
What makes Saturday so interesting? You playing number 14, Chiefs is playing number 15, and we've seen how tough Baroka could be this past weekend. Do you think this league title on Saturday will not just be decided by Chiefs and Sundowns because they want it more, but also by the kind of opposition they are playing on the day?
Yeah, you know how football is, Velile. You can never say never. You can never guarantee what football is. Last year when we played Free State Stars, I never saw Free State Stars getting dropped there. But they are the ones who got dropped. Okay? And you know what happened at the last match when we were fighting for the league with Orlando Pirates. When Polokwane City in 20 minutes were 4-0 down. I mean, really, we know these things in football. Okay, so we have to do it for ourselves. Never ever ask a favor from anybody. Do it for yourself, because I don't trust the last matches. I don't trust. I've got enough experience to know what happened in the last matches, and you know Mamelodi Sundowns. Even if we've already decided the title, I put the full lineup. Never put MDC players as a last match. So I was a little bit disappointed with Polokwane City last year, to be honest. I must tell you now. Very disappointed with the lineup they put against Orlando Pirates last year. Okay, and that's my opinion. Okay, so I kept that. So tonight, we scored 3 goals against Polokwane.